Oh man, I know y'all not gonna like this. Listen, man, listen. Ben Askren got knocked the PG-13 channel out. Ben Askren got knocked out. Y'all, look, man, look. This is a case of I didn't know when to stop talking. Okay, I talk too much for my own good. That's what this is. This is a case of I talk too much for my own good, and I believe my own hype. And that's the story of Ben Askren. Okay, I mean, when he was in the one championship, and they went over there, he dominated, did good, you know. Came over here to the UFC, started talking big noise, you know. Damn near got knocked out by Robbie Lawler. And in his post-fight interview, he told Dana White, he said, "Hey, Dana, is that the best you got for me, Dana?" And it was funny. It was funny at the time, but I thought about it and I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why didn't the referee stop the fight with him versus Robbie Lawler? Why didn't the ref stop the fight? Because, you know, that fight should have been stopped. And when I looked at the fight again, I'm like, this dude was finished. He couldn't, you know, he was done. But, you know, we've been asking being somebody who Dana White hates. And, of course, you know, they traded this guy for Demetrius Johnson. See, what happened was the UFC, they didn't want to look like complete idiots. So, okay, so you traded DJ for this guy, and this guy comes up and he's a bust. He's already getting beat up when he gets here. That pretty much proves that, man, you know, we should have kept Demetrius Johnson. But it's not to be. Oh, man, this makes Dana White and the UFC look like complete idiots, man. You traded this guy for Ben Askren. I mean, you traded Ben Askren for Demetrius Johnson. Look, man, Jorge Masvidal did a running knee kick. And come to find out, man, they had already planned to do this. Like, and I start shaking my head like, whoa. So somebody, I'm going to be honest, somebody at ATT, man, they need a bonus. Somebody at ATT knew that Ben Askren had these tendencies. And somebody researched Ben Askren very heavily, man. Somebody knew that he would try to shoot for a takedown. And Jorge Masvidal timed it perfectly, man. I'm talking about he timed it perfect. Look, man, Ben Askren hit the ground and one of his dang legs was like stiff. One of his legs was stiff in the air, man. Like literally one of his legs was stiff in the air. I said, God, dog, this boy out. This boy was asleep. Jorge Masvidal. The problem with this, man, Ben Askren actually fought a fighter. I'm not talking about like a real mixed martial artist. I'm talking about, no, a fighter. A guy that fights. That's what he's been doing his whole life, fighting. This guy didn't, you know, go to some wrestling. He didn't, and I'm not taking a dump on wrestling and the Olympics. I'm not taking a dump on that. But the kind of fights that Ben Askren had, those weren't fights, man. Those are competitions. Jorge Masvidal been in fights. Jorge Masvidal ran, y'all. He sprinted across the octagon. And he did a jumping knee to the head of Ben Askren. You know, we saw Kat Zingano try that against Ronda Rousey, but she was unsuccessful. And now, Jorge Masvidal does it and is successful. Part of this, I want to say, this is what Ben Askren get. This is what he get. This is what he gets for believing his own damn hype. I mean, what the hell? Well, you got hit with a jumping knee. Do you know social media is eating Ben Askren up? They tearing him up, man. And Ben came out, he trying to have a sense of humor. He said, well, that sucked. And man, they killing him. They killing him. I'm going to read some of the comments. I can't put them up on the screen because I'm too lazy. Oh, man. Man. I'm going to read some. These are funny. People, they're killing him. They're killing him. You got a lot of people saying rip. Now, some guy right here said, I kill for that quality of sleep. Man, they are killing him. And then another same guy said he had his stomach for sure. And then people messing with him talking about, hey, I thought you won, by the way. Oh, they killing him, man. They killing him. They killing him. They're killing him. Oh, man. Man. I think I ought to go leave my tweet. I thought about it, but then I'm like, nah. I don't really get into that messing with the fighters that way. I can just make a video and I'm doing enough. But man, Ben Askren got some soul searching to do. Well, I think that's pretty legitimate. Soul searching. He got the soul knocked out of his body. He might want to try to find that soul and put it back in his damn body. Cause that soul is gone. But Ben Askren needs to really do some soul searching, man. Because now you've been exposed. And that's what I tell y'all with these wrestlers, man. With these wrestlers. If a wrestler can't take you down, they can't beat you. Because what are they going to do? Are they going to strike with you? Of course not. If a wrestler cannot get you to the ground, they can't beat you. End of story. Ben Askren never got a chance to utilize his wrestling. Jorge Masvidal went for a jumping knee, and Ben Askren's his response is not to defend. It's not to even try to get out of the way or take a sidestep. Nope. Because this man's a wrestler, he tried to shoot. He tried to do a shoot. He tried to shoot and tried to take Jorge Masvidal out of the air with his super wrestling. Well, it didn't work. His wrestling failed him this time. All you wrestlers, man, y'all better let this be a warning to all of y'all. Y'all better stop trying to get people to the ground and hold them on the ground and just do whatever. Y'all better stop doing that. And learn how to actually strike. Learn how to actually fight. There's more to MMA than just wrestling. And I think Ben Askren, well, he found that out. And he found it out, too, that Dana White was actually happy. Very happy about this. I mean, oddly enough, when you look at Dana White in that octagon, man, that dude was grinning from ear to ear. He was grinning from ear to ear, man. And Jorge Masvidal got a bonus, man. You know what? I think Jorge Masvidal and Amanda Nunes, they definitely deserve some kind of fight of the night bonus. He need to give out 2 of them. They need to give 2 of those bonuses out. Okay, but Jorge Masvidal went in here and did, he was an underdog. Jorge Masvidal never believed that he was an underdog. He never believed it. Ben Askren just thought he was too damn good. And that's the whole problem. I'm kind of glad, though, that Ben Askren took this knockout. I'm kind of glad. I'm glad he okay. But I'm glad he took this knockout. I'm glad he got knocked out. I'm glad because now you have to understand, Ben Askren, there are levels to this. You got to understand that there are levels to this. And unfortunately, you hit a level that you just wasn't ready for. You talk so much junk and now Ben Askren, now you finna catch hell for a week. Look, man, this right here, whenever they talk Jorge Masvidal, this image is gonna come up. An image in time. You made history. Ben Askren, that's right. You made history, Ben. You made history for the guy who was knocked out the fastest in the UFC. Man. Ben, you got knocked off PG-13 channel. Out. Oh, God.